that's freaking cool. Like, why not? You know, I don't mind. You know, but then later on in life, you realize that being around her and then in the industry, everyone's saying Sunny, and I'm like, what?
I stole his name. I told him that I stole his name. My mother wasn't happy about it when she found out who I was. They're like, why did you have to pick that name? Why did you have to pick your brother's name? I was like, I don't know, I just picked it. I have no idea. I don't know why I picked his name. I guess I like it too.
First of all, just to make sure everybody knows, me and my sister are like this. Nothing separates us. We've always had that relationship. You know, she showed me around, she introduced me to people, and she kind of always had my back.
When he was in college, the first few years, she's like, I need to make a couple extra bucks so he sign some autographs and so I can sell them at my fraternity. And I was like, okay, but don't take anything less than $10 to $15 of a signature.
So I just turned around and started selling them to people. Because my buddies would be like, oh my God, give me a copy of that, because I would have one. What I would purposely do is I'd put one on my wall in a frame, right? And people are like, oh, please give it to me. I'll give you 20 bucks. I'll give you 20 bucks. Sure, have it. Like, you know, you're my best friend. You know, give me 20 bucks. Next day, boop, another frame and another picture on the wall.
And I was like, okay, so you're making money off of me? And I'd be like, okay, fine. Taking Daniel to Sarnia. I guess you should know where I was born and raised. We are married. That would make sense, right?
Sure. I thought it was worth a visit.
I don't have butterflies in my stomach. I think I'm just excited. Like, just to show... I think I'm excited to show you everything. Because it's a part of my life you don't know.
Yeah.
My parents applied for American citizenship before I was born. And around the age of probably 11, they finally got the paperwork in to say, here's your chance. You can become an American citizen. When we moved across the bridge, we lived in a one-bedroom apartment. We definitely took a downgrade in our lifestyle. We took a downgrade in how we live. When we moved to Southern California, we moved into a small little townhome. And my father and mother both died in this small little house. Where here, when we go to my house on Norfolk, it's a nice-sized family home. And there's my house. It looks so much smaller than what down there. This was mine and Sunny's room, all down there, the TV. We weren't allowed to play upstairs because it was all white. My mother had an aversion to letting us play because she wanted everything to be spick and span. And on the other side was where my mom would cook food because, as you know, Indian food smells up the whole house. So she wanted the upstairs kitchen to be sparkling white, and the downstairs kitchen is where when Mom cooked and where we ate. Upstairs was for guests only. It's such a small garage. It's so tiny. It feels really cool to be here. Makes you miss my parents. Make me miss my parents. I can't even ask them questions about certain little things that I would love to ask them questions about. Why did you pick this town? Why Sarnia? Why not? You know, like, my dad's best buddy is in Toronto. Why didn't they stay in Toronto? Or his brother was in Toronto. Why did he not? The only thing that I can come up with is that my father was an engineer, and there's a lot of, like, industrial type, you know, places here that he might have, you know, had the opportunity to get a job faster for his family. Oh, Canada has been wonderful. Sarnia is just a beautiful place. I love the winter storms, winter. In fact, when my husband and we were younger, we used to go walking out in the snowstorms. When she was born, I remember holding her in my arms, and such a lovely child, beautiful girl. To all of her, she was, cut it.